And this is my website, Sullivan J Photography, and I am a mentor to other photographers that really love like what I love, which is macro and landscape photography. And I'm fairly new to this. I already did one, if you the behind the scenes, so I'm not going to give you my whole spiel. You can go into the YouTube and check out what I do, how I got into it and all that. But I just wanted to see if, actually, to tell you the truth, I wanted to see if this screen worked, because this is going to be a live thing and I need to make sure everything's working properly. So this is the website. I'm actually going to show you something macro today. I only plan on doing this about 15 minutes, and that's about it. I'm not making this a huge long show unless there's a lot of questions. Of course, I will answer as many questions as I can, but it's going to be crickets for a while. And I am also testing this because I want to see how many people I see on YouTube compared to how many people I will see in Facebook. Because I'm so new that I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to live on YouTube or I don't know if I'm going to live on Facebook. So this is why I'm testing it here now, actually live. And we'll go to the screen with me again. Let's see, and I will switch over. And here I am. And I don't know if you get a delay or if it's just me getting the delay. I'm still learning this. Oh, because right now, okay, let me go over here. Because then if you guys have a chat, I'm going to say something because I want to see how it works, even though nobody else is on this thing. Who knows? Maybe I will be on Facebook only. We will see. Yes, I did. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today, if I keep it up, is, we will go over here. And I'll get like two. If I get this rolling, I'll have more than one screen and more than one camera. But right now we're just doing the one camera, really basic. You can see over here my dead flowers, because guess what Janice is going to do? Macro photography with dried flowers. Ooh, I'm so excited. And what I have here for you people that are interested in macro, but yet don't want to buy a macro lens, because I'm going to tell you the truth, because I'm one-to-one macro photographer, like getting in and stacking images. You know, they have these things that you screw onto the front of your lens to get up closer. That's not close enough for me. I mean, if you want to try it, go for it, just to give you a little tease. But it really, once you get into it and you really like to really see things that your eyes can't see, you will dig the macro photography. So this right here, actually what it does, it takes all of your lenses that you own and you could flip it. I have it set up, but I'll show you. Oh, did I get rid of the big kahuna? Oh, no, I didn't. It will flip all of your lenses that you own because it has all these adapters. I'm going to show you. This is a 82 and it has a 52 adapter. So it screws into your camera, which I will show you. This is a 77 millimeter, 62 millimeter. And what you do is you reverse your lenses, and that makes the lens, which one is this? 67. And it makes the lenses, if you ever, I mean, look at your lens. Look inside the lens and you flip it or look at the other way and you're going to see how close you can get. Now when you do that, it's going to be really hard to focus. So you got to, at first, this is 77 adapter. And when you play for the first time, especially if you're just getting into macro, I highly recommend you using a tripod. And on my site in the blog area, I have like 5 steps to get you started in macro photography, so check that out. That's really cool to watch if you're just beginning. So I could take my big 70 to 200. I'm a Canon, but it doesn't matter. You could be wherever. I'm not prejudiced. You could take something like this and flip it around, and guess what? You get up close. Now, I'm not going to get all technical on the numbers, because truthfully, I don't know. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 or more than 1-to-1. If you guys know that, put that underneath in the comments. Let everybody know. But it definitely, here is my 100 millimeter macro lens right here. You see it? And what I've done is I flipped it around, and I will take it off. It's actually turned upside down. So when I look in this, in here, everything will be really close up to photograph. And it's $100 for this. This is what I'm talking about. It's $100 compared to hundreds for a macro lens. And what this guy is right here is it connects to your cameras, and this way you can get information on the brightness and all that stuff. It actually reads the sensor. So that's what I like about that, because you can buy little screws that will just flip your lens, and then you really need to pay attention on manually doing exposures and stuff like that, which I like manual exposure. Obviously, I do that all the time if you start getting into how I work. But I wanted to share with you, because I'm going to share with you this depending on how long I've been on. Facebook tells me, oh, I've been on for 10 minutes, so I got to jam here, because next time, well, I won't show you the website, but if you want to check out lenses, don't buy them. Go to borrowedlenses.com. borrowedlenses.com. Google them. They are amazing, and they ship it to you, and I'm telling you, I love this company. I always go ahead and borrow the lenses, play with them, and you'd be surprised. It saved me thousands of dollars of buying lenses or even equipment before I actually pushed that button of, pay. So this right here, I'm going to take it off so you see what I'm talking about. And there's a little latch right in here. You hold it, and then this is, see, I told you, it's the back side of my 100 millimeter macro lens. And because I flipped it, now I can do macro. I can get really up close and do great shots, really, pinpoint, see things that I normally couldn't see with my eyes. I'm addicted to macro. So I know there's a lot of people out there. I have a Facebook private group that I started with my apprentices, and we haven't even had it a full year, and it's almost up to 1,000. So I know you're out there, and check it out. And it's actually in YouTube. I put it down below. So if you're interested in macro, definitely check out the private Facebook, because you can get really inspired. So here we're going to go here. We're going to take off this lens. Take it off. So now it's attached. I'm going to show you. Woo. So it's attached to the lens. I'm going to unscrew it now to the front. So, let's go ahead. If any of you guys know me, I'm going to do an unboxing after this, not live, but I got a really cool mic, so I'm going to do an unboxing after that. So look out for that later. You'll know that I drop things, and I'm pretty clumsy. And then you just take the adapter off the front of the lens. See, there's the front. And that's how it works. It's super easy. You just put the adapter on. Then you go ahead and put these pieces on. Like I showed you. Go back if you're coming in later and you want to watch this. I'll show you. And then it goes into your camera. So what happens is, instead of having it normal, you turn the lens upside down, and now you've got a macro. You can shoot very, very close by flipping your lens around. And again, it's $100. You can buy adapters that are just one adapter and just turn it, just put it in. You make sure you've got the right, to your, this is always usually the same. I mean, Canon, Sony, whatever, Nikon, whatever the hell you want to call it. And flip your lens and just make sure that you're going to have to give it extra light. If you're already a photographer, you're definitely going to have to add more light to the camera sensor because you're getting up really close. So, but with this is really cool because it can give you an estimate of your exposure because it's all clicked in. You can see right here that it has the goodies like if you would if you had your lens. So that is something really fun for you guys to check out if you want to get into macro but yet you still don't want to buy a lens. If you don't want to do this, then for sure go to borrowedlens.com. I don't get any money for this. I just know that they're a great company. They've always worked with me. And now I don't know if you're outside of the USA if they have them, to tell you the truth, but look at your local shops and definitely rent the lenses to practice to see if you even like macro. And I bet you $5 million you're going to dig it just like me. Okay, so I am pretty much done. I have gotten towards, it's 14 minutes, and I said to myself I will do this live streaming here or on Facebook. Right now it's in YouTube. We'll see how many people actually dive in or get into it. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I really do have a great time with macro and I want to share it with you guys. My name is Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, and I help you get up close and personal with your camera. Have a great day.